Hi, this is Bernard, and in this video I'm going to show you on how to edit our postcard, the pet training niche. So I'm gonna drag this one in Adobe Photoshop CS2. I'm using CS2 because I want to show you guys that the postcard can be edited, or it can work on CS2 version, or if you have the latest versions, then that would be better. And I want to show you on how to edit. If you guys if this is the first time that you're going to work with Photoshop, I'm going to show you how to edit the text, the background, replace the background, and add some styles into it. Okay, so this is a very simple process, and you're gonna learn this quick for sure. Okay, so as you can see, we have our text right here, and if you see thumbnail of the text with this sign icon right here, it's look like a warning icon. Just double click on it so that the text can be editable, just like that, and click OK. There you go. Now the text can be edited now. Let's say, for example, just like that, and we're going to resize our text by going to our character tab, and if you don't have this, just go to window and choose character. And now we're going to resize our text. You can see here the sizes. You can just pick or just hit Ctrl+T and just drag those points just like that and click OK. You can move this text anywhere, so you can see can move it wherever I want. And now we can add styles to our text by double clicking on the layer, this space right here, and this layer style will appear, and you can play around with all these styles: drop shadow, inner shadow, outer glow, inner glow, the bevel that will look like a 3D, and we have this color overlay. It's a plain color. If you want a plain color, you can choose that, or if you want a mix of combination with colors, you can use the gradient overlay, and you can use the presets when you click on the drop down arrow, or you can make your own combination by just clicking on that, and this will appear. You can add more colors into it just by clicking in the spaces here, or if you want to remove one, just hold and drag just like that. And now you can double click on this to change color, say for example that. So you can see here, just click OK. When you're done, you can add stroke, change the color to white just like that, drop shadow, distance. You can play around with all the settings here just like that, and just click OK when you're done. Alright, so now we're going to change our background image. You can actually use a color if you want your background to be just a mix of color combinations, you can also do that, but I'm going to show you first on how to replace our background image. So say for example, I have this image right here. I will drag it in our postcard. There you go. Alright, so now what we're going to do is, you can see our image is very big. So let's hit Ctrl+T to resize. Just drag those points just like that and click OK. And now we're going to put our image inside our frame. So we don't like to touch the black border around it. So we're gonna clip it by holding the Alt key. So by holding the Alt key, and just put your cursor between these two layers. Now when you see this icon appears, so just click and it will clip. Okay, so we can also add more images by just dragging those. Okay, let's choose one. Okay, say for example this image, so drag it just like that and resize the image by hitting Ctrl+T, And we will now clip this image as well. Just hold the Alt key, put your cursor between these layers, and click. There you go. Just like that. Now if you want a background that is just a color, you can also do that by going to this layer and just hit Ctrl J to duplicate and drag this above our two images, and we will clip again this 3. Okay, there you go. And double click on this, and you can now add gradient or use color overlay, just like that. And you can just play around with the angle or the style here. You can just play around with all the settings right here and just click OK. Alright guys, that's it for our first postcard.